How's it going? It's your guy King David, TrapMonster.com. And here today I'm going to be talking about headroom in your mix. This video right here was actually requested from someone in the comment, was asking about headroom in the mix and how do you accomplish that. And so I decided to shoot a video about it. So I'm in Logic Pro X right now, and the beat itself is a collaborated beat. And so I had already mixed it and put my spin on it, but I'm actually gonna go back in and redo some things in it. I just hear something a little different in this beat. So what I'm gonna do is just show you pretty much how to accomplish headroom without using any processing. So let's get straight to it. All right, so the beat itself, like I said, is a collaborated beat, and I'm gonna play it for you. And 5/4. Matter of fact, it may be a little loud, so you might want to turn your monitors down. Just to let you know. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
King, use the flow.
All right, so as you can see, it's going way up over +7 on the dB, and it's a little loud. So me myself personally, I like to monitor at a -12 dB, and the best way for you to know where you at in loudness is to pull up this VU meter right here, this loudness meter. Now Logic has one of their own that you can use if you're a Logic user, and I'll show you some other third-party stuff you can use as well if you own iZotope or Waves. So but for the machine user, we don't have anything like this, which it makes sense if they saying that we can work and do everything in the box with it. I'd like to be able to have a VU meter that can help me out. So let's see where it's metering at right now. I'm at -12 dB. By default, it comes up at -24. You just boost it up to -12. Some people monitor at -6. Me personally, I go to -12. So.
King, use the flow.
All right, so you can see it's going way over my mark of -12. And so how I accomplish to get this, the loudness all the way down, is simply just turning down everything until I get to a comfortable spot and loudness. Now, let me explain this loudness meter real quick. You see these letters right here for the M, S, and the I right here. This right here, the M is for monetary loudness, the S is for short-term loudness, and the I is for integrated loudness. So right here you'll see it's the LU range. That's your dynamic range right there, and that's what you want to look towards, and making sure you have good dynamics. And the bigger the number, the more dynamic, which is good to have. The least amount of number you see right here, that means the least amount of dynamic you have in your beat. And any beat that you put out here in the market, you want to have some dynamic to it. So like I said, anything from 7 on up is pretty good, if not fair, dynamic range to have in your beat. So that's what you want to go for a lot of times. This for me to just put that out there real quick. So as you can see, I have no processing done at all. There's no compressors, no EQs, nothing done to these tracks. So what you want to do is, let me see, get that down, and I want to select all the drums and then turn them all down. Well, solo them first and then turn them all down. And as you can see, the drums are still loud as shit, just on their own, just being solo. So I'm gonna turn them joints all the way down. I like to get in the ballpark of -20 to -24 and loudness, just to kind of get a good starting point. And then I'm gonna do the same thing for the instruments, kind of turn those things down too. And how I'm able to select all the tracks like this is by holding down shift and clicking one track to the other track, and it just highlights them all.
King, use the flow.
And then I add both in together. Now I normally do this before I start, like I said, doing the processing of putting reverbs and delays, EQs, compressors, limiters, all that type of stuff on there. I like to get it at, everything at a good loudness. Turn them up just a little bit more. Alright, now I got a good loudness right there. They hitting like at negative 20 to negative 16. So now what I want to do is actually go in and turn the kick up a little bit, because you definitely want that knock in there, and which will give which once you start putting processing on there, you know, cutting certain frequencies, boosting frequencies and things like that, you'll get that. So my loudness is kissing the negative 12, and that's where I wanted at right there. And then from there, I just start EQing, cutting, boosting, and adding my compression or my limiters and things like that in there, and rocking out from there. Now I will do another video in Machine, doing the same thing in Machine, just in case you don't own Logic or whatnot. So, but you can do this in any DAW that you work in. So for right now, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna close the tutorial out like this. It's just really just getting your mix at a good level for you to start adding processing to it. And as you start adding processing to it, you'll find yourself starting to turn things down even more. And that's good, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you got a good handle on your mix. Definitely putting the instruments out there that you want leading out there first. Like me personally, I like my drums and my kick, my 808 to stick out there a little further than the rest of the instruments, because I want that knock and, you know what I'm saying, that low end. So hopefully this helps those out that's trying to figure out getting a good balance on their mix and getting the headroom in there for vocals to fit into the mix. So that's pretty much it. This is your guy King David, TryMonsters.com. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the content as well. I'm out. Peace.